गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। आज हम क्लास 11th का जो चैप्टर है केमिकल बॉन्डिंग, उसमें एक टॉपिक आता है लुईस डॉट स्ट्रक्चर्स। तो उसके ऊपर हम आज डिस्कस करेंगे। तो मान लो हमें किसी भी आयन या कंपाउंड की लुईस डॉट स्ट्रक्चर बनानी है, जैसे नाइट्रेट आयन, नाइट्राइट आयन, सल्फेट आयन, फॉस्फेट आयन, सल्फाइट आयन, कार्बोनेट आयन और सम कंपाउंड्स लाइक कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड, हाइड्रोसायनिक एसिड, किसी का भी लुईस डॉट स्ट्रक्चर बनाना है तो कैसे बनाते हैं उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। सबसे पहले हम कुछ रूल्स हैं सेंट्रल एटम्स के लिए। जैसे मान लीजिए हमारा NO3 माइनस है, इसमें सेंट्रल एटम विल बी नाइट्रोजन। तो ये कैसे पता लगाएंगे कौन सा एटम को हम सेंट्रल एटम कंसीडर करें? तो नंबर 1 इज द एटम प्रेजेंट इन लीस्ट नंबर, जो सबसे कम नंबर में हो उसको हम सेंट्रल एटम कंसीडर करेंगे। जैसे नाइट्रेट माइनस में नाइट्रोजन विल बी द सेंट्रल एटम। सपोज NH4 प्लस है, then नाइट्रोजन विल बी द सेंट्रल एटम। सपोज H3O प्लस, इसमें ऑक्सीजन विल बी द सेंट्रल एटम, लाइक दिस। और अगर मान लीजिए ये सेम नंबर है, सपोज मान लो HCN है, HCN में हाउ टू फाइंड द सेंट्रल एटम? तो इसके लिए है, अगर सेम नंबर है सबके, तो एटम हैविंग लीस्ट इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी, लाइक HCN में हम किसको कंसीडर करेंगे? कार्बन विल बी कंसीडर्ड एज द सेंट्रल एटम बिकॉज नाइट्रोजन इज मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव। Then you will ask, why not hydrogen? So there is another rule that hydrogen and fluorine cannot be taken as central atom. Okay, so hydrogen and fluorine cannot be central atom. तो नेक्स्ट रूल है, अगर पॉजिटिव चार्ज होगा स्ट्रक्चर में, जो पॉजिटिव चार्ज अगर आता है, देन इट विल बी ऑन सेंट्रल एटम। मान लीजिए NH4 प्लस का स्ट्रक्चर ड्रा करते हैं हम, तो जो पॉजिटिव चार्ज आएगा वो सेंट्रल एटम यानी नाइट्रोजन का आएगा। और अगर नेगेटिव चार्ज आता है, देन इट विल बी ऑन कॉर्नर एटम्स, कॉर्नर एटम्स। ओके, लाइक CO3 माइनस, इसमें अगर नेगेटिव चार्ज आएगा वो ऑक्सीजन एटम पे आएगा। अभी हम स्ट्रक्चर ड्रा करेंगे तो ऑल दीज रूल्स विल बिकम क्लियर। इसके बाद एक लास्ट रूल है, दैट इज सेंट्रल एटम कैन ब्रेक द ऑक्टेट रूल। व्हाट डज इट मीन? यानी सेंट्रल एटम के पास 8 से ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन हो सकते हैं, ओके, बट कॉर्नर एटम्स के पास 8 से ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं हो सकते। बट 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन तो होने ही होने हैं, यानी कि है वो सेंट्रल एज वेल एज कॉर्नर एटम्स, वो सेंट्रल एज वेल एज कॉर्नर एटम्स शुड हैव देयर ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट। ऑक्टेट तो कंप्लीट करनी है, ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट। अगर हाइड्रोजन है तो डुप्लेट कंप्लीट होनी चाहिए, लेकिन सेंट्रल एटम कैन हैव मोर देन 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। सेंट्रल एटम कैन हैव मोर देन 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, okay, this is another rule. Then one more, that central atom will try to have its maximum covalency. What is covalency? That is the number of bonds it makes by sharing of electrons. So I will give some example. Say oxygen will have maximum 2, okay, nitrogen can have 3 and 4, sulfur can have 4 and 6, like this, okay. So this is the maximum, and this central atom will try to achieve the maximum covalency if electrons are available. Now we will take some examples that will clear all the rules. Suppose I want to draw the Lewis dot structure for, say, carbon monoxide. Okay, so first I will find the what is the number of valence electrons, total number of valence electrons. That will be, carbon has 4, oxygen has 6, so it is 10. Okay, carbon is 2,4, oxygen is 2,6. That is the electron configuration. अब ये जो 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन है तो हम C और लिख लेंगे यहाँ पे। Now C is considered as the central atom because C is having less electronegativity than oxygen. अब ये जो 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, इसलिए पहले हम एक सिंगल बॉन्ड बना देंगे दोनों के बीच में। सो 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन इसमें यूज हो गए हमारे 10 में से, अभी बचे 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, 10 - 2 दैट इज 8। अब ये जो 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं, दे विल बी यूज्ड फॉर कंप्लीटिंग द ऑक्टेट ऑफ सेंट्रल एटम एज वेल एज द कॉर्नर एटम। तो सबसे पहले हम कॉर्नर एटम की ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट करेंगे। तो ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट करने के लिए हमें कितने चाहिए? 6, ओके। सो 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वी विल नीड, so 6, 7, 8. So oxygen octet is complete. But what about carbon? Carbon has only 2 electrons, so it also needs to be complete its octet. So what we will do? These 2 electrons will make one single bond. These two electrons will make another single bond. Okay. And the balance two electrons, they will go to carbon. Is it understood? Or I will go again, say, I will draw again. Suppose there are total 10 electrons. How we will distribute? So 2 electrons are used in making single bond. The remaining is 8 electrons. So 8 electrons will be used to first complete the octet of corner atom. So 6 I have used here, and these 2 will go to carbon, that is central atom. Now oxygen octet is already complete. Carbon has 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons. To complete the octet of carbon, these 2 electrons will make one single bond. These 2 electrons will make another single bond. So they will make single bond between carbon and oxygen. Now you see octet of oxygen as well as octet of carbon, both are complete. So this is the Lewis octet of carbon monoxide. Now let us take another example. Say I take the example of nitrate minus. How many total valence electrons are there? Total electrons, that is nitrogen is 2,5, oxygen is 2,6. So nitrogen is 5, number of valence electrons is 5 plus 3 into 6 plus negative charge if any. So minus, that is 1 negative charge, so I will add 1. So this makes 24. Okay. So total 24 electrons are there that are to be distributed among the central atom and corner atoms. First I will make one single bond with each oxygen. Okay. Now you see how many electrons are used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons are used. So how many remaining? 24 minus 6, that is 18. So these 18 electrons are to be used to complete the octet of corner atoms first. So we will give 6 electrons to each oxygen, that is corner atoms. So इसको भी हमने 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन दे दिए, तीनों को 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन दे दिए. तो अभी ऑक्सीजन की ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट हो गई. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. व्हाट अबाउट नाइट्रोजन? नाइट्रोजन की तो ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट नहीं हुई है. नाइट्रोजन के पास कितने हैं? 2, 2, 4 और 2, 6. ओनली 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर देयर. सो 2 more electrons नाइट्रोजन इज रिक्वायरिंग टू कंप्लीट इट्स octet. So what we will do? One of this oxygen, these 2 electrons will be used to make single bond with nitrogen. Now you see, nitrogen octet is also complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all have completed their octet. But is this structure correct? No, it is not correct, because nitrogen can have covalency of 3 and okay. So covalency of nitrogen is 4. It is okay. 4 covalency nitrogen can have. Now you see how the charge will come, on which oxygen atom charge will come. The oxygen which is making single bond will have minus charge, and this oxygen will have minus charge. Okay, this is already having double bond, so oxygen has tendency to make double bond, so it is okay. These two will have minus charge. And what about nitrogen? It is making 4 bonds. Nitrogen normally tries to make 3 bonds. Okay, it shows a covalency of 3, so it will have a plus charge. Okay, so these 2 negative charge and 1 positive charge, so as a whole it will have negative 1 charge. You can also calculate the formal charge by the formula. Formal charge is equal to number of valence electrons minus number of lone pair electrons minus half into number of bond pair electrons. Okay, so let us find out. Suppose I want to find the charge on this particular oxygen atom. Okay, this one. So how to find out? Number of valence electrons is 6 minus number of lone pair electrons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus number of bond pair electrons by 2. How much bond pair it is making? How many electrons in the bond pair? That is bond pair by 2. So 2 by 2. Okay, so it will become minus 1. You see, bond pair, how many electrons are there? 2 electrons. Number of bond pair electrons is 2. So 2 by 2 is 1. So it will become minus 1. So charge is minus 1. That is how you can calculate the formal charge. Can you calculate the charge on nitrogen? Formal charge on nitrogen by the same formula. For this nitrogen, let us see. Valence electron on nitrogen is how much? 5. There is no lone pair on nitrogen. Minus bond pair electrons by 2. How many bond pairs it is having bond pair electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 by 2. So that is 5 minus 4, that is plus 1. So nitrogen is having plus 1 charge. Okay. Let us take one more example. Suppose I want to draw the structure of sulfate ion, SO4 2 minus. So what is the total number of electrons? Total number of valence electrons, that is sulfur will have 6 plus oxygen will have 4 into 6 and negative charge minus 2, so I will add 2. So how much it is? 6 plus 24 plus 2, that is 32. Okay. So how I will do? I will make first one single bond like this. How many electrons are used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 electrons are used. So how many remaining electrons are there? That is 32 minus 8, that is 24. Now, these 24 electrons, they will be used to complete the octet of corner atoms first. So I will give 6 to each oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you see oxygen, all 4 oxygens, their octet is complete. Sulfur also, the octet is complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But is this structure correct? No. Why? Because sulfur will try to have its maximum covalency of 6. As per the rule of central atom, we had told that central atom tries to keep its maximum covalency. So to make 6 covalency, what this sulfur will do? This will make double bond. These 2 electrons will be used to make double bond. These 2 electrons will be used to make double bond. Okay. Now sulfur has how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 covalency. So it is okay. So this is the which oxygen will have negative charge? Whichever is having single bond will have negative charge. This is having single bond, so it is negative charge. This oxygen double bond, it is okay. Double bond okay. Sulfur is having 6 covalency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 bonds it is making. So there is a covalency of 6. So this is the exact Lewis dot structure for sulfate ion. Okay. So with this, I take one more example and then we will conclude. Let us take for phosphate ion. Suppose I want to draw the structure for PO4 3 minus. How many number of total valence electrons? Phosphorus is 5 plus 4 into oxygen 6 and negative charge 3 minus 3. So I will add 3. So that is 5 plus 24 plus 3. How much? 5, 3, 8. That is 32. So total 32 electrons are there. I will make first single bond with each of PO4. So how many electrons are used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So remaining electrons is 32 minus 8. That is 24. These 24 electrons will be used to first complete the octet of corner atoms. There are 4 oxygen atoms at the corner. So 6 on each. We will distribute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now you see all the 4 oxygen atoms have complete their octet. What about phosphorus? Phosphorus also octet is complete. So is this structure okay? No. Because phosphorus cannot have 4 covalency. Phosphorus can have covalency of either 3 or 5. And it will try to have maximum covalency. So it will try to have covalency of 5. So what we will do? It will make double bond with one oxygen. These 2 electrons will be used to make double bond. Now you see phosphorus has a covalency of 5. That is, it has achieved its maximum covalency of 5. And octet, because it has central atom can break the rule of octet. So phosphorus has broken the rule of octet. How many electrons it is having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 electrons it is having. So it has broken the rule of octet. And the central atom is allowed to break the rule of octet. So it is okay. Now which oxygen will have negative charge? Whichever is having single bond. So this is minus charge. This oxygen single bond, so it is minus charge. This oxygen single bond, so minus charge. And total minus 3 charge is there on the phosphate ion. So these 3 oxygens is having minus charge, and this is double oxygen is making double bond, so there is no charge. So this is the Lewis dot structure for phosphate ion. Okay. Suppose I ask you to draw the Lewis dot structure for HCN. Okay, that is hydrocyanic acid. Now how we will decide the central atom? They are same in number. So hydrogen cannot be the central atom as per the rule. So carbon will be the central atom because carbon is having lower electronegativity than nitrogen. So carbon will be the central atom. Now how much this total electrons are there? Hydrogen will have 1, carbon will have 4, nitrogen will have 5. So 10 electrons. Okay. Now central atom is carbon. I will write H here and here. Make single bond with each. So how many electrons are used? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remaining electrons 10 minus 4. That is 6. So these 6 electrons will be used to first complete the octet of corner atoms. Hydrogen duplet is already complete. Nitrogen, so 6 electrons we will give to say nitrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you see nitrogen octet is complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But carbon octet is not complete. So what we will do? These 2 electrons will make one double bond with carbon. These 2 electrons will make another double bond with carbon. Okay. So this is the, now you see the octet of carbon is also complete. So this is the Lewis dot structure for hydrocyanic acid. With this we conclude this small topic on how to draw the Lewis dot structures for various ions or compounds.